Oh, sorry. The answer was hop whiskey or hop listed. Or explain the following command. Tange kaput tubum.
C1.
That's correct. So you guys are both close, but it was 2 fingers instead of 2 hands. So bonus 1 for, bonus 1 for Team C. Now perform or explain this command. Omnes manibus terram tangete. That's your answer. So that is correct. Also with touch the ground. And then bonus 2, finally perform or explain this command. Surgite omnes et pollices virtute.
Can you repeat, please?
Finally perform or explain this command. Surgite omnes et pollices virtute. Have an answer? Adequate. I'm sorry. That wasn't correct, but also it was after I called time. But all students should stand up and turn their thumbs or like give a thumbs up, something like that.
That makes sense.
So that is 15 points to Team C and toss of 5. Often surrounded by a shaded colonnade and next to a piscina, what part of a Roman termine was an open space?
A1.
Palestra.
That's correct. Was an open space for wrestling, discus throwing, and other forms of exercise. Palestra is correct. Oh, you did buzz,
Yeah.
but they was first. So bonus 1. What would a visitor to a termite do in a piscina?
Oh, probably like fish. Yeah, piscina means fish. Maybe like eat. Or no, just
What would a visitor do? What would a visitor to a termite do in a piscina?
fish. Like go fish.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It was bathe or swim, so it's kind of
Okay.
like.
Wait, it was swim like fish.
And bonus 2. What did the Romans call the lukewarm room used to acclimate the body to the heat of the Condarium?
Frigidarium. Are you sure? Not sure. What? No, frigidarium.
What did the Romans call the lukewarm room used to acclimate the body to the heat of the Condarium? Can I have an answer?
Frigidarium.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. It's the Tepidarium.
Okay, we're halfway there, guys.
And the score check after 5.
So after 5, everyone is on the board. Team A with 10 points, Team B with 10 points, and Team C with 45.
10 scores. You get a lot.
Alright. Good job, everyone. And moving on to toss-up 6. The English words contemporary, extemporaneous, tempo, and temporal.
B3.
That's correct. And temporal are all derived from what Latin word with what meaning? Tempus time. Bonus 1, the words millennial and annual come from what Latin word with what meaning?
No.
Honest meaning year.
That's correct. And bonus 2, what other English word, a grammatical term used to describe when verbs occur, also comes from the Latin word tempus?
Time final answer?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. We were looking for tense.
Oh.
So that's 15 points to Team B. And toss-up 7. What early Roman figure who resided in the town of Coures before he became.
A2.
That's correct.
Good job. I didn't hear the buzzer.
Who resided in the town of Coures before he became king, brought the Vestal Virgins to Rome from Alba Longa, and established many other religious institutions. And then also, during the toss-up, just make sure that you don't do gestures or anything like that. You're fine. I just wanted to do a little reminder. And bonus 1, Numa was said to have received counsel and guidance from a nymph. Name her. That's correct. And bonus 2, what temple did Numa establish with doors which were traditionally open in wartime and closed during peacetime? Temple of Janus is correct. So that is 20 points to Team A, and moving on to toss-up 8. Medusa is often associated with death, but many living things were also attributed to her. What winged horse?
A1.
That's correct. What winged horse emerged from her blood after Perseus decapitated her? Bonus 1, what sword-wielding giant also sprang from Medusa's blood? That's correct. And bonus 2, what creature sprang out of the drops of Medusa's blood that fell as Perseus flew over the desert? What creature sprang out of the drops of Medusa's blood that fell as Perseus flew over the desert?
Number 3? It's always
Do you have an answer? I'm sorry, that's not correct. We're looking for snakes, vipers, or serpents.
okay.
So that is 15 points to A. And moving on to toss-up 9. What abbreviation, seen inscribed into many Roman monuments, can be directly translated to mean the Senate and the Rome?
A1.
That's correct. And the Senate and the people of Rome. Sorry for that. So SPQR was correct. And bonus 1. What Latin phrase does S period P period Q period R period stand for?
What's your answer? Senatus populus
Okay.
I defer to A1. Senatus populus quae Romanus.
That is correct. Senatus populus quae Romanus. And bonus 2. What Latin motto with what English translation is on the penny, the dollar bill, and the seal of the United States?
E pluribus. E pluribus.
Is that your complete answer?
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. E pluribus unum is correct, but we also needed the translation of it.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
1 out of
That's
many,
fine. We should
1
just
out of many.
read it. It's not your fault. Okay.
So that is 15 points to Team A. And now toss up 10. Define the Latin noun emptor.
A1.
Can I have an answer?
Like five.
Can you repeat that?
Five. Five.
I'm not going to accept that.
B2.
Fire.
That is what we were looking for, yes. Buyer, shopper. I heard you say buy,
Yeah.
so close, but Team B is correct. And bonus 1, sorry, I don't know if I finished the full toss-up. It was define the Latin noun emptor. So now bonus 1, define the Latin noun janitor.
Doorkeeper, fine.
That's correct. And bonus 2, define the Latin noun pictrix.
Fisher.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Painter. And score check.
So after 10 questions, we have Team A with 60 points, Team B with 40 points, and Team C with 45.
And I have the same scores.
Wait, by the way, you can challenge for the last question, right?
For the saying bye.
No. No. It's totally different. Just like you can challenge on the last question for any question that came up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, if you have a challenge at any point, just let us know. So, yes, all good. Good job through toss-up 10 and moving on to toss-up 11. When their failure to pass legislation, which would further their ambitions, became frustrating enough, to whom did Crassus and Pompey?
A1.
Wait, Julius Caesar?
That's correct. To whom did Crassus and Pompey turn to complete their informal political alliance, the first triumvirate? Julius Caesar is correct. And now we have a visual for you guys. Okay, so you have 5 seconds to look at it.
Which one's Pompey?
And your first bonus, these are busts of the 3 members of the first triumvirate. By letter, who was the first to die?
Oh, it's Crassus, so B.
That is correct. And bonus 2, identify bust B or C by the full Roman name of the man doing it.
Okay, wait. Marcus Licinius Crassus. Yeah, yeah. Okay. C is, wait, what about, wait, he didn't have
Can I have an
an
answer?
Can I just, yeah, Marcus Licinius Crassus.
Can you specify which bust?
Oh, B, yeah.
That is correct. B is Marcus Licinius Crassus, and C is Gnaeus Pompeius Marcus. And then if you can show the visual to the audience. All right, so that is 20 points to Team A. All right. Toss-up 12. What nymph was turned into a laurel?
C3.
Daphne.
That is correct. Was turned into a laurel tree while fleeing the god Apollo. Daphne is correct. And bonus 1. Who aided Daphne by turning her into a laurel tree?
Demeter. Final.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It was her father or Peneus. And we also could have taken Zeus or Gaia. And for bonus 2, in Ovid's version of the story, Apollo, undaunted by Daphne's transformation, says, "Since you, Daphne, cannot be my wife, you at least will be my tree." What object does Apollo then fashion from a branch of the laurel tree? I'm sorry, that's not correct. It was a wreath or a crown. So that is 10 points to Team C. And toss-up 13. What degree of adverb is shown by words like Citius, Altius, and Forti?
A1.
Can I have an answer? I'm sorry, that's not correct.
No other buttons.
All right, I will.
B4.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
Team C is not us.
I will repeat for Team C. What degree of adverb is shown by words like Citius, Altius, and Fortius? What degree of adverb is shown by words like Citius, Altius, and Fortius?
C3.
Comparative.
That's correct. Bonus 1. What is the positive adverb of fortis?
Fortissimo is final.
I'm sorry, is that correct? That is the superlative. It is fortiter. And so, bonus 2. Translate the phrase quam hilareve.
I defer to her.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. We're looking for as quickly as possible. Alright, so so that is 10 points to Team C. And toss-up 14. In 330 AD, the capital of the Roman Empire was moved to what city, previously called Byzantium?
A1.
Constantinople?
That's correct. Previously called Byzantium and today called Istanbul.
Could you accept Istanbul too?
No, because that's in the question.
Oh yeah.
So bonus one, sorry. What sea near Constantinople is connected with the Sea of Marmara via the Bosphorus Strait and was called Pontus Euxinus by the Romans? That's correct. And bonus two, consider you are a Roman who wishes to move from Rome to Constantinople. In what cardinal direction would you primarily travel?
It should prompt us as east. I mean northeast. East.
That's correct. So that is 20 points to Team A. And now toss up 15. What queen of the Amazons?
A1.
The Penthesilea.
That's correct.
What?
What queen of the Amazons entered the Trojan War on the side of the Trojans after the death of Hector? Bonus one, what Greek hero killed Penthesilea and then became enamored with her corpse after her death? That's correct. Bonus two, one man made fun of Achilles' infatuation with Penthesilea's corpse. Who was this man who also insulted Agamemnon's decision-making in Book 2 of the Iliad?
Wait, I can just type it.
Stentor.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. It's Thersites. So that is 15 points to Team A, and now score check.
Up to 15 questions. Team A has 115, Team B has 40, and Team C has 60.
Of course.
You got this, guys. You're intermediate, right?
Yeah.
When?
Now.
This is Florida. You still got this.
All right. So moving into the final quarter. So toss up 16. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Puellae aquam bibent.
C1.
The girls.
Can I have an answer? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna accept that.
B3.
Um,
B3.
The girls will drink the water.
That's correct. And yeah, just make sure that it's your buzzer call. So yeah, the reason we didn't accept y'all's is you said the girls drink water, they need to be future tense. So bonus one, translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Canes per urbem festinaverunt.
The dogs hurried to the city of
I'm sorry, that's not correct. The festinaverunt is pluperfect, so it should be the dogs had hurried through the city. But otherwise, you're correct. And then bonus two, translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Mater vocem filiae laudavit.
Can you repeat, please?
very close. It's the mother praised the voice of her daughter. So that is 10 points to Team B. And now toss up 17. What term derived from the Latin verb for to run refers to the flow of electricity?
B4.
That's correct. Refers to the flow of electricity running through a current. Running through a circuit. The correct answer was current. And bonus 1. Derived from the Latin verb for to lead, what term is given to an object or material, like metal, that allows the flow of electricity in one or more directions?
Can you repeat the question?
Derived from the Latin verb for to lead, what term is given to an object or material, like metal, that allows the flow of electricity in one or more directions? I'm sorry, that's not correct. We're looking for a conductor. It's okay. And bonus 2, derived from the Latin noun for island, what term is given to an object or material, like rubber or plastic, that does not allow electricity to freely flow through it?
Insulator.
That's correct. So 15 points to Team B. And moving on to toss-up 18. With victories at Issus in...
A1.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
No other vote.
Alright, I'll repeat for teams B and C. With victories at Issus and Lugdunum over rival claimants to the throne, what man of African origin emerged successful out of the upheaval of 193 AD and began a new imperial dynasty? With victories at Issus and Lugdunum over rival claimants to the throne, what man of African origin emerged successful?
B3.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
Team C is not voted.
Alright, I'll repeat one more time for Team C. With victories at Issus and Lugdunum over rival claimants to the throne, what man of African origin emerged successful out of the upheaval of 193 AD and began a new imperial dynasty? I've read it through twice. I got the response. So the answer is Septimius Severus. So no points on that toss-up, but that's okay, because we've got a toss-up 19. Give a synonym for the Latin noun casa.
A1.
That's correct. For the Latin noun casa, which means house. Domus is correct. And bonus 1. Give a Latin noun that means kitchen.
Colina. Yeah. Colina.
That's correct. And bonus 2. Give a Latin noun that means bedroom.
Divertitoria.
That's correct.
Nice.
So 20 points to Team A and a score check.
After our penultimate question, we have Team A with 135, Team B with 70, and Team C with 60.
If we're all good, final.
5.
Oh.
And that's why there's two of us, but I am sorry. Very enthusiastically,
As you
so,
take this, to clarify, we are Team A 135, Team B at 65, and Team C at 65. Now apply again.
Alright. And then you guys asked about challenges. Are you all?
Oh, no, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Perfect. Well, everyone is good. Then we'll go on to toss-up 20. Who trapped his wife and her lover in a chain link?
C3.
That's correct. In a chain link net when he discovered that she was cheating on him with his brother, the god of war. Hephaestus trapped, this time on a golden throne, for throwing him off Mount Olympus when he was born?
Hera, final.
That's correct. And bonus 2, what other Olympian deity trapped Pirithous and Theseus in chairs of forgetfulness after they attempted to abduct his wife?
Hades.
That's correct. So 20 points to Team C. And final score check.
Team A finishes with 145, Team B with 65, and Team C with 85.
Same scores.